All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Thank you for joining the first and ever podcast. It's me, Jada Man, who sucks at Pokemon. Dark Shade, who is a very good Pokemon fanatic. Crazy, who doesn't know what a Pokemon is, and Joe Star, who's a
I know
casual
what a
about.
fucking Pokemon is. It's a piece of
Everything.
shit little fucking thing that's annoying.
And we have already crossed that line where we're trying to keep curse words out for like 10
You
seconds
deserve
in
to
the
believe
video.
me.
Crazy, really?
Okay, and we'll be going over a few things right now. Number one, I would love Dark Shade to actually explain to me why, or Dragon Ball GT in general, like why was Dragon Ball GT like
It
seen as a
depends. Do you
bad
want the
series?
long? It depends if do you want the long answer or the short answer.
Long answer or short answer? I'm willing to take the long way. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. First, my gripe starts off with The whole idea was a great idea of how they started. They wanted to make it like the original Dragon Ball, but they made a few mistakes. One, they put Trunks in.
They put Trunks in Dragon Ball. What was bad with You know what? Let me let you continue first. Then I'll say my questions later.
No, we got the bad Trunks. The Trunks that is pretty much the Gohan. Uh, well, the Gohan saga where we have Gohan going to school. That's the Trunks we got. No, they should have made Trunks more like his future self, the future timeline version, or at least made him more interesting. He seems like a Boy Scout.
Oh no, Boy Scout Trunks? That doesn't sound right because in the regular series, Trunks, nah, he was like a go-getter. He was like,
Yeah,
oh shit, you came to this planet in this motherfucking timeline and you're gonna start some shit, Frieza? Yeet! I'm gonna cut you in little bits of pieces and blast you away.
I also got a
Ah,
have a gripe with that moment too, but I'll explain that later.
okay.
But my
Cont-
thing is, but the Trunks that we get the Trunks that grew up without having no troubles. You think Vegeta would have would have put him in his place, make him act like an actual Saiyan and not like a Gohan reject. You know, act like a copy of Gohan, except without the "I am the great mystic fighter, the great Saiyan man." That's all he's missing to say. He's missing the Power Rangers costume and doing his own little phony little dance to go with it. Then you have Pan. I don't have enough. There is a lot to say about Pan. Pan is annoying. She is not needed in the story. She holds the group back. She causes more trouble than she helps. And she's the only. She is more. She's supposed to be our Boma of the group.
Pan as Bulma? That
Because
that
think
doesn't
about it.
sound right.
Goku is supposed to be Goku. Uh, Trunks, Gohan. I mean, Trunks is supposed to be either our Yamcha or our Krillin. And Pan, she's supposed to be our what do you call it?
Trunks
Our
is supposed to
Bulma,
be our okay.
because they're trying to go back from Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But I'm more leaning towards he's supposed to be our Yamcha.
Right.
But if you remember, back then Yamcha was nice. He did what he was put in there to do.
Become a bullet sponge?
No, he was actually something. He had power, but
Yeah.
he wasn't too strong. He saved the group numerous times. He was a good fleshed out character that had a part to play. But now we have Trunks and boy. No, from now on, his name shall be uh, what's that kid from Up?
Oh yeah, the wilderness must be explored. Ka ka rah rah. That guy from Up.
Yes, that is now Trunks.
I can't remember his name, so we just call him Kakara.
Or Boy Scout.
Or Boy Scout, yes, let's just call him Boy Scout.
I mean, and he's not even a good Boy Scout because a good Boy Scout is Superman. I have gripe about that one too, but that's for another day because we don't have enough time in a year for that. Okay, then let's talk about the story output. Okay, it starts off good. You're on an alien planet. You got Mr. Dude that has spikes. You got a king that is annoying. That's that seems like the perfect peel-off group, except for the Mr. Spike guy. He was a good villain. He was honorable. He was respectful, and he wasn't underhanded. Like, if you remember, the king wanted him to start playing dirty. He said no, and he was going to fight his way. If I remember right, the king tried to get in the middle of the fight, and he stopped the king from doing whatever he was about to do. He even knew that Goku was holding back his power the whole time. How many villains, other than Vegeta, have actually noticed that?
Not very much now that you say something.
Yes, I thought after I saw that, I thought that it was going to be a good series if they made him like an antagonist. But no, he was the one-stop villain. Okay, now let's go to the next. Let's go to the next villain, if I remember right. We have Pan being turned into a doll.
What? I.
You remember Pan and Trunks get turned into dolls.
Alright, who was the enemy again?
I don't remember. He just had the power to turn people into
Frieza!
dolls.
No, Frieza didn't turn anyone into dolls. It was in Dragon Ball GT. I forgot who
I
what his
didn't
name was.
And
hear
I don't
the
remember.
other
And
guy.
they had to face this
Oh
giant baby.
yeah, because he's in Discord and you're not on Discord and Crazy has a Discord. Maybe I should have said we should just went on PS4 because everyone is there on PS4.
But basically, they had to face this giant baby thing where it seemed like a good fight if you like seeing slap fights. Because explain to me, okay, Goku's power at that age, I mean, as he in his child form is equal to that of at least is stronger than his base state is stronger than Gohan when he fought Cell. I would say his Super Saiyan state is that of when they fought Boo.
After all that time, that's how powerful he is?
No, you remember he got turned back into a child?
Oh, right, right, right.
Okay, so tell me, how is somebody as strong as Boo would lose to a giant mechanical baby? And I don't mean actual baby, I mean the giant robot that looked like a baby.
I have no clue, dude. It's
At
it's
that point,
probably just writing, maybe?
no, the villain was trash. They made Pan seem even more useless and turned her into literally a fan bot. And I'm saying the PG-13 version of it instead of what it actually is. Then you turn Trunks into what he was built to be, a doll. Now all you got to do is make him bigger and turn him into a pillow, and you have his actual what he is pretty much in this series. Then let's go to the start of the baby saga. You have this giant mechanical man. You got the planet. You have Giro. See, they made Giro seem like a villain to lead them into a trap. I thought that was clever. They got somebody to come in and pretend like he was going to be a villain, only to have him
But psych,
have him.
psych,
Yeah. At this
psych. You thought.
hell no, Pan is crying. Hero girls a heart.
Oh
Wait,
boy.
wait, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. And some say on this fateful day, the once mechanical robot grew a soul to save the annoying child that was being put into a Han Solo. So we get so we get a Han Solo moment, which I love because they were giving credit to Star Wars. You get a good feeling again, but you take what was great about him and make him annoying. A great villain is Frieza.
Frieza's a
He
good, great villain, of course, because he was built up. He had ominous to him. You know, he
he
had power to stack behind it. I understand this.
then his character as he goes on, you see how his character changes. He goes from being a complete and utter douche to becoming a great bigger douche to actually learning. He learned where he went wrong. He actually went. When we get him back for Elf, for Battle Elf, he learned that he should have trained a little to get his power. I mean, he still has the overconfidence of as soon as he got his power, he just said, "Let's go take on Goku now," instead of just training a little bit longer to learn how to use the power. But no, but and beside the point, the villain, the robot villain that we get. Okay, I get he's a side boss, but he seemed like he could have been more than than they were giving us. But now we get to the real villain, the one, the only, baby. I am not
Wait,
joking.
hold up,
That
hold
is
up,
his
hold up,
name.
hold up, hold up. Just to make sure, for the villains that we went to, did we pass the part with the Dragon Ball orbs where they kind of went evil, or is that in the future?
A little bit later on.
Okay, continue then.
Oh wait, thinking about that, we forgot one. We forgot a set of villains that I probably shouldn't even mention. The Paro brothers.
Hold up, that sounds. I don't want to say that G word, so let me go ahead and actually look up the Brothers. Okay, because we
They're
got the
long.
Black Star Dragon Ball Saga, Baby Saga, Super 17 Saga, Shadow Dragon Saga, and Heroes Legacy.
No, they get a small little episode. I think 2 episode thing, where their thing is they dance.
Power
They
Brothers. Oh
they
my god, these guys? These guys were trash!
I know. Make sure you put a picture of them.
Oh, I will. I will not. I'll go over this and I will not forget it. Holy crud. I hate these guys. These guys were
Their
stupid.
their power is in the power of infectious dance. No, no, no. I know what they do. They Fortnite us. They
Oh,
Fortnite
they Fortnited
us.
us, of course.
They are the they are the reason for the Fortnite dance, and I regret it. Except Fortnite at least makes it where it's actually good dance. Like my favorite, Dirty Dancing.
Of course, it has to be your favorite.
It was a decent movie for its time. It got its point across, and it has even though it's been a long time since the movie came out, it still is relevant. But besides the point. But back to what I was saying. Now for the real big villain, baby. if people who don't know who Baby is, basically the original Saiyans in Baby's race, what was their name? Give me a second.
Hold on. Baby, a parasitic being created by Dr. Mu to conquer the universe, or so it seems. He managed to break free from his body, surf his way to Earth. Once there, he takes over the whole planet, making Vegeta his main host.
No. We need his creator's name.
Oh, Dr. Mu.
Okay, what was he?
Alright, he was a scientist who was plotting the universe domination with his
His
mutant machine armies, headed by his ultimate creation, Baby, which he needed the Black Star Dragon Balls to complete. This, of course, brings him to conflict with Goku, Pan, and Trunks. Sometimes down the road, he meets up with Dr. Jiro and Hell, it's a long story, to plot their revenge against Goku, but that doesn't work out as planned either. Oh, well, that's something.
And you didn't tell me a thing I wanted to know.
No. So what did you want to know?
Dr. Moon. What was his race?
That's a good question. Dr. Mu. Here it is. Dr. Mu, alias Mu, appears in GT animated view. Oh, his race is called Machine Mutant. That's a very weird name for a race, but whatever. If the people behind us didn't care, then why should I?
Truffle. Baby is a truffle. If people who don't know, the truffles and the Saiyan used to share a planet.
Oh yeah.
And after the Saiyans decided to go, I mean, this is back when the Saiyans were actual cavemen. They decided to go and take over the planet because Saiyans.
Because Saiyans. It says right here, Neo Machine Mutant. Oh, right here, Tuffle next to it.
For the people who don't know, the truffles aren't strong, not in the least. But they are very smart to the point where they have flying cars, Saiyans have rocks. They got refrigerators, Saiyans have bigger rocks. If you don't get the trend right here, basically, it's like looking at Back to the Future. Then going back in Back to the Future people versus cavemen. Let's be honest. Somebody with a time Trunks is gonna mess it up probably. Yeah. Okay, we got him. Okay, he seems interesting. We have a gripe that explains the same race.
Hey, you're moving around too much.
Sorry. We get an enemy that was not built up. He just comes in and he's there. Then, how do I explain this? He just seems he seems powerful, but there is nothing to go for him. You get the first fight, they lose. I mean, they kill him, but they don't actually kill him. He
went inside Dr. Mu's body and hid there. Somehow. I don't know how he did that.
Yeah, he comes back. Then he comes back when they try to go save a space station that was about to be in trouble. And they screwed up. Because I am back. Baby back in action. And he gets, I think it was sent into a sun. Nope, he ain't done. Now he's on the planet where we find out Goku's weakness again. Give me no, he can Goku. The protector of the world.
Wait, hold on. Is there any way for you to get on PS4?
No, sadly not.
Unless Joe gets on Discord and for Crazy gets on Discord, whatever. We'll figure out what's going on in the next chapter. Continue.
Okay, so we get him, but I'm just gonna skip a lot of normal Baby. Baby's power is if he cuts somebody, he can take over their body. He basically he does what Boo can do, except differently. Boo has to absorb you completely, but somehow, if anybody remembers the Boo Super Boo versus Gogeta,
Mm-hmm.
he just goes into the cut and goes into and does what Baby does, except he can't control the body like that, like Baby does. Baby now he gets control of Earth, infests everybody, and now he's made a home inside of Vegeta. Come on, Vegeta.
I'm
Come
pretty
on.
sure because Vegeta is like the second most powerful Saiyan. I'm pretty sure he would have went ahead and like got him out by himself. But because
No,
Goku's our main character, I think that's what happened there.
no.
Remind me.
Vegeta got mind control. That's what happened.
But wait, didn't he get mind control before by Majin Buu?
No, he got controlled by Babidi.
But yeah,
And
so but didn't he
Vegeta,
basically fight that? So how did he not do it now?
okay, Jay, I want you to make sure you get this clip in.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to you saying, Vegeta? You can steal my body. You can steal my power. But you can never steal a Saiyan's pride. Your pride got stolen, took over,
Wow,
placed by something that your race took out years ago.
that's sad.
Okay,
That is
now
sad.
now we got Goku facing Baby, still in his child form, and he gets his butt wrecked. I mean, outright wrecked. Instead of now, what is a Teriyama? Whatever you say his name. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna give Goku a
Wait,
new trans?
I don't think Toriyama did that. Didn't he not do that? I thought it was a different guy who made GT. I think he was just an advisor.
Let's be honest. He had an input into anything that happens with Dragon Ball.
All right.
Gonna give Goku a new transformation. B, gonna have him go through some ordeal. B, play a board game. Or C, all of the above.
All of the above. I'm going with all of the above.
And if you said all of the above, you are right. Here's your prize. A dumb little skit. So the Supreme Kai comes in, grabs Goku, and be like, "I'm on my way." But since he had to rush it, he drops Goku in a board game. No, he dropped him into Mario Party, where the rules are don't cheat and keep rolling, and make sure you don't cheat. So he faced this race that has the ability to shapeshift. They are Par and Orlong put together. And guess what happens? Goku gets cheated. Pretty much the whole. Then when the world finally figures out, hey, wait, shouldn't there be two of these guys here? What happened to his son? But Goku knows the son was actually the dice the whole time, where he shapeshifted into a dice to make sure that his father always wins. Oh, this was pointless.
They have some missions that you get some loots that you could. Once you do the online, you had to do missions, but you had to do them one by one.
Oh shit.
Okay, now do you know what made this piece so bad?
Right.
Basically,
Do one, see
Dragon
reverse.
Ball Z has done the one thing that they have never really done that much of.
And what is that?
It's something that has infested anime for the longest, mainly Bleach.
Okay, what is that?
I can't think of the name right now, so I'm stalling.
Okay.
I mean, it's another word for the. It's kind of like stalling, but you put in not fan service. What do you call it? You put in something that doesn't pertain to the actual plot, and it's just a whole new set of episodes that is out of
Uh,
order. Ah,
Filler?
filler, yes, we got a filler episode. We got our second filler episode. When has
I
Go?
hate filler.
No, Dragon Ball's filler is supposed to be a good movie. That's how we get our filler. We get something that doesn't that that makes sense. Okay, Dragon Ball Z has put filler into it, but when they do filler, they make it pertain to the actual story. Like, do you remember when this was during the Android saga? Krillin was sleeping and he was in his dream, he was facing Cell in his dream.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good dream.
Yes, it was filler, but it pertained to the actual story. Even Team Four Star knew how to do that. Now we get to GT. Filler is meant to just stall for an episode from us.
Man,
Or
isn't that the staple of the Dragon Ball series to always add filler and always add a to be continued? Oh wait, no, that was because Toriyama didn't want the anime to go too far ahead of the manga. Okay, never mind.
yes, and when he did it, he made it pertain. Like even when Gohan ran away from Piccolo's training, we get something good that helped progress his learning. We
Oh
got
my
the
god, you're so
Android.
stupid. Why are you staying there?
We got Android 16. No, not 16. Android 13
Oh my
that
god.
was trapped in a cave and that was wanted to be different than other androids. That was a good side thing. Then we get him helping children. So to the point where he learns that he needs to he needs to stop being selfish and actually help take on the same threat if he wants to save his mother. That was great learning. Or when he right before he goes to take on Cell, he ends up going out, seeing how the world, how this news is affecting the world. We got to see and understand how their world, how the people that aren't the main characters dealing with this. That is a good filler. It explains the story. It makes us feel for the people around them instead of being like it's fight, 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 nothing really. That's all Dragon Ball is. No, we get they explain how everybody else is dealing with this situation. I mean, how many anime can you name that actually tell what the mob characters?
Not much. I can tell you that.
But no, GT decides to destroy how Kiritamiya's really have been doing it lately. But then now we're done with filler. Now we have Goku. We have to get him to grow his tail. What are we gonna do? We gonna strap him to a rock,
And
get
then
some giant
pull it. I
arms.
remember that. I remember that.
We
That
go
was some interesting shit.
literally. They pulled it out of him.
Like shit.
Okay, okay. Now we get Goku. We send him back to the planet. We have Goku, an overconfident Goku, but understandable because if anybody remembers, back to the original Dragon Ball, his brother said,
His
"Oh,
overconfidence is his weakness. I mean, no, seriously, they're a very prideful race, and they can become overconfident.
his tail, a saying with his tail, a saying with a tail is stronger than a saying without a tail. In a sense, like if you put two Gokus to fight each other, the Goku with the tail is gonna win because he has more power. The tail of a Saiyan is basically it's like 25% of their power. Then when you take it off, which I never get, why don't they ever wish for their tail back, but the ability to control when they
I don't know.
turn?
That's weird. That's weird. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Yo, wait. Hold on. Yo, Joe Star.
Yeah.
Okay, remember in Dragon Ball? How come? Because Jay right now is telling me that 25% of a Saiyan's power is in their frickin' tail. So I'm thinking to myself, and he's saying it out
Oh, you
loud.
mean Goku?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So in GT, if did you watch GT?
Which
Dragon Ball GT.
the new one? Because
That's
I watched a
Dragon
lot
Ball
of old
Super.
versions. I watched a lot of old versions.
Well, anyway,
Yeah,
so
because I
in
didn't watch the
Dragon.
new versions.
Okay.
Because I went to the comic and then went to the watch the Dragon Ball. That's what I did.
Interesting. Well, what we're trying to pull out right now is that in Dragon Ball GT, they pinned him to a wall and they pulled out his tail in Dragon Ball GT so he can have his power back. And I was always wondering if if Dragon Ball the Saiyan with their tail is powerful, how come they never wish for their tails?
Well, there's a reason because of the moon there, but
Oh
just don't
yeah,
look.
the moon. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Here's some sunglasses.
The sunglasses work against the moon.
Yes,
How do you know?
they use Krillin's head to turn Goku, to turn a man that uses the
Well,
moon
technically they
to
would block a
transform
little
like
bit
Goku into
of
a werewolf. But he used
UV
Krillin's head to
UV.
turn a
Wait,
werewolf.
hold on, Jay. Something about UV light and the reflection?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's how we see at night. If we didn't have the moon, we wouldn't be able to see shit at night.
That is
that's
true.
that's how Vegeta uses his energy. Figured out how to use his energy to turn into a great ape.
Oh, so he used the moon.
Yeah, they don't even need the moon to transform.
They could literally just use like their. Because I remember in the regular Dragon Ball how Vegeta basically shot a beam up in the sky and replaced the moon. That was actually pretty freaking cool. Alright, let's move on, Jay. What else about the GT? Like, let's wrap it up. Let's move on to the next thing.
Okay, now let's go. Goku gets the whole great ape transformation. You know, apparently the so-called relationship between him and Pan that they just pushed on us that is supposed to that's supposed to soothe the savage beast of the great ape
Oh
Azula.
yeah, because he went ahead and went all gold grade ape, didn't he?
Yeah, but here's the thing:
What
Goku's
happened?
supposed to be the rage of like Broly.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't nothing getting through that thick skull. But no, they're using the power of love will make you remember. No, no, no. This is how it should have went. Pan comes over. She tries to do this. Goku slaps her to the ground, killing her. Then once he realized that he killed Pan, that's when he should have transformed. That's when he should have
Yeah.
transformed.
His anger would have overflowed his anger again, and then he would have turned. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would have made more sense.
yeah. Where is the pride of turning into turning Super Saiyan 4 because of that? Okay. Now we got Super Saiyan 4. Now, here's something I don't understand. Bulma makes something that turns baby into his gorilla form without the tail. What? What?
What? What? That
Okay.
makes no sense.
So, let me get it straight. Goku didn't need the tail to begin with. He just needed a machine. Good job, guys. And not just any normal thing. Bulma whips this up within a few minutes. Okay, you heard that, right?
Yeah, I know. She whipped it up in a few minutes because of course she can.
No. Okay. I get that baby is controlling her and making her just a little bit smarter. But tell me, how do you make a laser that she didn't have before and quickly whip it up to be able to do the same properties to turn baby into a great ape? Give him a tail, transform him, and turn him. No. Okay. Okay. Now, let's get to the next thing.
The one that I honestly want to know is the
Let's
Dragon
get
Ball one, but continue.
the Dragon Saga. Now, I understand the concept. I accept the concept. I
That
like the
sounds like
concept.
I mean that's a cool concept. Like after time and time and time again of using the Dragon Balls without no repercussions, it kind of makes sense to add a little repercussion of the use of Dragon Balls. One wish because like there's a negative and a positive to using everything. So one wish, they need to go ahead, rest up, reset, but no, because everyone's using it for basically simple shit. Things just go crazy. The Dragon Balls crack, release an ancient, powerful demon for them to fight again. And that made sense, dude. That made sense.
Yeah. So let's go back if people actually remember all of the dragons. Because I'm pretty sure I probably don't. Let me see if I can pull up the names.
This guy
We
is a
did.
dumbass. The Papara brothers.
Let's just.
Holy shit, what were these villains? I'm looking it up and I'm seeing some wacky ass villains, dude. Master
Yeah.
Doltaki?
Okay.
Uh,
Let's
okay.
do the dragons. First, you got the
Yo, I
black
gotta
smoke
leave.
Shinron,
Alright,
which
bye, Jojo.
Peace, man.
which I
Peace.
admit is kind of a cool dragon to look at, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a dragon that's smoking, that's looking down like he is Don Faccino or the Godfather. Okay, I accept that. A Shenron that acts like the Godfather. That is a great. That will be a cool looking dragon that gives you your wish. Then we have Sand Shenron, which was nope. Let's not go to him yet. Then let's go to Haze Shenron, which was a 2-star Dragon Ball. And his thing was, well, he was the second wish. I don't, if I remember right. The second wish on the Dragon Balls, what was it?
Let me see. The Shadow Dragon.
No, Shin.
Because we've got 7 of them. I'm trying to look it up. Yeah, I mean I have it right here, but there are different for each. The Shadow Dragons, creator of the blah 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 fusion of the Outer Worlder race.
Okay.
Like 1-star dragon Sin Shenron, two
Okay,
star dragon Haze Shenron, 3-star dragon Ace Shenron, 4-star dragon Nuva Shenron, 5-star dragon Rage Shenron, 6-star dragon Oceanus Shenron, 7-star dragons Natruron Shenron.
okay. Okay. So the 2-star dragon was
Mm-hmm.
born from the first wish on the Dragon Ball to bring back, was wished to bring back Bora. Since this was a small wish, we get a small dragon, which wasn't really that powerful.
Yeah, he's the weakest of the shadow dragons.
Then we have Irish Dragon, the Irish Shenron. which was I think that was the one with the panties.
Dear God, no, not that
No,
one.
he was the one for
It, for,
King.
I thought it was for Majin. It was one for Majin Buu.
No, that was the one for. No, Ares Shinron was the one for King Piccolo.
No, it's Nuva. It's Nuova Shinron. The 4-star dragon was for King Piccolo. The 3 stars one was for
Reading, Jay,
yeah.
Jay,
uh,
I'm on Wiki right now, and I'm reading his name.
Okay, it says Ace Shinron is among the dirtiest of all Shinrons, even more though than Sin Shinron. He uses Pan and Nova as shields to protect himself. In the anime, he was created by the wish that revived those that killed King Piccolo. You were right. Fuck it.
Well, let's just forget about all of them. Let's just go to the ones that really matter.
The
Because
golden one, well, for me, my favorite was the golden one, even though his
the only ones that
transition was weird.
the only ones that are actually good ones was Nova Shinron and
Of course.
Ice Shinron was a cold bastard, which made sense. And Nova Shinron was an honorable person. The difference is King Piccolo wished to get his youth back, so he was made off of a evil Dragon Ball, a evil wish, which made him honorable. That was unique. So evil wish on the Dragon Balls makes a good guy.
That's actually a good one, yeah.
So here's my question, even though this probably shouldn't be asked. Why is the one that got wished for panties, why wasn't that one just turned into a pervert or something? Or just made into something that pervert?
Like a non-pervert, because if he wanted longer life, that made an honorable person. So if a guy wanted panties and is an actual pervert, wouldn't that be the opposite? Wouldn't this guy be so honorable to ladies and everyone that it's sort of like a night code kind of guy?
Yeah. Okay, but then we get the last Shenron. This was the wish that was used to bring back everybody that Frieza and his men killed.
Delete
Okay.
this.
Okay, that one actually, but if I remember right, wasn't that wish used on? No, Paronga did not make that one. But okay, never mind. Okay, we get a good. He's another good villain. We get a good fight. I mean, he wasn't prophesized like the others, but we knew that he was going to be a big boss. But here's my question: that ending,
What?
the ending of Dragon Ball GT.
Oh, are you talking about the Descendants?
No,
Oh.
that was special. That what I'll talk about later. No, this one is Goku beats him with the Spirit Bomb.
The Spirit Bomb.
Name one enemy that got beat by the Spirit Bomb.
No, seriously, you're not joking. He beat him with the fucking Spirit Bomb?
No, and not just the normal way. Goku gets vaporized. Everybody believes Goku got vaporized. The this is what everybody, including me, Goku has just got vaporized. The dragon, the immortal dragon, used what was the Shenron, the good Shenron. I mean, not Nova, but I mean the original Shenron.
Mm-hmm.
Used the power to give Goku enough energy. I mean, and the help of everybody else to empower that thing with the power of Shenron to destroy Shenron. Okay, so we got a spirit bomb. Okay, I would have more preferred if Goku did killed him like King Piccolo, ramming right through him with a punch.
I
It
mean,
would have made more sense.
that scene was pretty awesome, though.
Yeah. Now, now Goku jumps on the Dragon Ball. I mean, jumps on Shenron, says hi, says goodbye to everybody. I love that. I love the ending of it. He goes to massacre He goes sees Krillin and Master Roshi saying his goodbyes to them. He flies off. He goes says goodbye to Piccolo. Hey, here's a question. Where? Let me think how to say. Where's Chi Chi?
That's a good
Where's the
question. Where is Chi Chi during all this?
no. Where is the woman that he married doing all of this? She ain't saying, "Hey, Gohan, did you finish your home?" Nah, that's the one good thing they didn't do. They didn't put Chi Chi in here, other than at the beginning and at the end. I mean, during the middle, during the Boo saga. I mean, the baby saga. Okay, but what you said earlier. Let's talk about the the true ending. Dragon Ball AF, the prophesized second series that we were supposed to have gotten for it. Dragon Ball After Story. We get a Goku that is not really a fighter that believes in peace. He's raised by Pan, who's now an old woman. It explains time progression. They did good. I'm doing it right now. Then you have him. Pan is sick. Pan told him about the story of the Dragon Ball, but she forgot to tell him one important thing.
You
Can
need
you
to
tell me?
collect all 7.
Yeah. So he goes on a trip to go get the 4-star Dragon Ball, which is great storytelling because if anybody remembers, the 4-star Dragon Ball was Gohan's Dragon Ball that Goku cherished when he was younger.
I know.
That
That was
is
good. That was
telling.
good.
The Dragon Ball that the new Gohan wants to get is the 4-star, but he has to go. He ends up getting the bully that was bullying him. He comes along because he feels sad for what happens to Pan. That is great storytelling. Now we get to our villains. A woman, I don't remember what her deal was. A woman, a chicken, and a boar.
A woman, a chicken, and a boar. Are you sure?
Uh,
I'll just
mutated.
go along with it.
It was a mutated chicken. And when I say boar, I mean, you know how you have those normal giant boars with swords?
Yeah,
One of those type of boars.
of course.
His friend, his friend gets left behind when he's trying to leave. He gets behind and he sacrifices himself that he can so Goku could get away. Why didn't go? Okay. He runs away. He meets a bear cub. He ends up trying to befriend. He befriends, and he's still kind of crying. Here's the next thing: the boar ends up getting in trouble, and the mother tries to fight off the giant boar dude. The the bears get completely wrecked. Explain to me why he goes Super Saiyan right then. Explain to me why he goes Super Saiyan.
I can't explain it to you.
Oh, no. Explain why he did not go Super Saiyan when the human friend earlier gets
Oh, yeah. I can't explain that either.
you missed a great moment. I understand you want to put the Super Saiyan, give him a reason, but no, not to some animals he just meet. This ain't Beauty and the Beast. This ain't
Because
any.
dude, it normally happens in media. Like, you would see a bunch of humans die, but once there's like a little kitty cat, or like when there's like a little animal, that's when everyone starts, pulling off 100% of their power to save people, to not people, but the animals. Oh, save the animals, fuck the humans, basically.
You know what this is? This is basically the the Cooler movie brought all over. Cooler is taking out all his friends. Goku's friends. He ends up getting his butt beat after he turns into the fifth form of the Frieza race. And what does it happens? A bird flies down in front of Goku, starts chirping, and then blank.
Ah, well, that's unfortunate.
And what does Goku do? He gets up. He picks up the dead bird. He turns Super Saiyan and brings the bird back to life.
When did Super Saiyan can bring people back to life? I don't remember that in the Saiyan saga.
No, this was during the movie with
Oh,
Cooler,
okay,
the first Cooler movie.
okay,
If people don't know, the movies are not canon.
of course.
They are, as we said, I can't remember what we called them,
Filler.
filler. But they are not unlike with the show. They are outside of the show. They are
Ugh.
movies. Okay, now we get Goku. Now we get Goku. He beats the board with Super Saiyan. And now we go on. So he gets to the Goku's hut, gets the Dragon Ball, tries to summon Shenron with one Dragon Ball, and who pops up? Goku, the original OG Goku, saying, "Man, you did good to get here. I've been watching you on your journey. I've seen when you almost got your butt handed to you, almost got killed, but I didn't want to lift a hand, Goku."
What? Oh God. Why do they always put Goku like that? Like, won't lift a finger until basically almost everyone is freaking dead.
Yeah. So he says, "Pan made a mistake. You're supposed to collect all seven. How do you miss that you need seven Dragon Balls?" No, it's not a mistake. I can understand if it was the seven-star Dragon Ball, getting the seven-star Dragon to get make Shenron come out, or I can understand that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Continue. I'm listening.
No, how do you miss that giant plot point of needing seven Dragon Balls?
I honestly don't know. I would think that because I don't know, maybe because Pan is old and feeble now, she may have missed that in saying it. That's what
Hey,
I was originally thinking, but I
hey,
guess that was wrong.
she has Saiyan blood.
Wait, so the Saiyans like how old is actually Goku in canon really?
Let me put it like this: a Saiyan won't start to show signs of aging until they're about six.
What? Oh, okay, so they basically look like toddlers for 6 years?
Okay, basically, a normal Saiyan's lifespan, if I'm right, is about like 120. That's why they look young forever, instead of they can fight longer. Okay, but then you get ending. You get a copy of you get Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. You get them fighting. Then you get them going Super Saiyan. Oh my god! Seeing the new generation of Vegeta and Goku about to fight off. They about to hit and da 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 da.
Da 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 da! You are angry?
You don't get to see this fight. No, you don't. It's too good for you to watch it now. Watch it now.
They
And it
actually are
was
like the like from the lore that I was reading that they're the ones that refigure out how to turn Super Saiyan. I'm like that doesn't make any sense because almost everyone could turn Super Saiyan. Well, maybe I wasn't reading it right. Whatever, fuck it.
no, basically there was no reason to need the Super Saiyan transformation no more. But it's understandable that Goku and Vegeta Jr. will both get Super Saiyan. But this time, Vegeta gets Super Saiyan first, from how they were making it seem. And Goku got it second, after having to struggle. Oh my God, that is clever. But they don't let us see the fight. That is a fight that everybody would want to see. How the new generation will having the two most legendary people. Even the announcer, instead of having like a statue of Hercule, they have a statue of Goku. That was I love that. And the announcer literally goes out and saying the the descendant of the great fighter Vegeta Jr. right here, and the great fight in our hero Goku, his descendant Goku Jr. Oh my God, that would have been it would have been beautiful to at least give us the fight instead of let us see them fighting in Super Saiyan for a while longer. Don't let us see the ending, like who wins. I can understand that, but at least let us see the fight.
Exactly. And like that is GT in a nutshell. Well, it was a little longer than expected, but that's
You
something
asked
in
for the
general.
long version.
Oh yeah, I did. I did ask for the long version. All
No,
right.
here's the short version. Dragon Ball GT ain't as bad as people give it credit. Because most of the people who give it bad credit is the people that watched the original Dragon Ball, which was supposed to be based off of. Instead of getting great fleshed out characters that had great stories to build them, to explain why they are the way they are, we get characters that are rushed into it, villains that don't have no real motives or just have dumb motives, and we just can't understand nothing. They end fights in a dumb fashion that is unsatisfying. It could have been a lot better if they made the villains more flushed out, built them up, give them a backstory, something more than what they did. Then, most importantly, got rid of Pan and
Why is
Trunks.
it everyone hating Pan and Trunks?
Okay, who would you rather see? Future Trunks or Boy Scout Trunks?
Future Trunks.
Okay, now, now, what would you rather see? Pan or a piece of dirt?
Piece of dirt.
Yeah, the dirt would have been more useful. It would have stayed in wherever it was or flow away and not be worried about. Okay, and that's my whole thing of that.